that's not saying that this boy
Bro, bro,
yeah.
if I call you and tell you to come over here and holler at me, you ain't gonna come holler at me.
What you mean?
I'm on the opposite team, but you my dog. I'm like, hey, Rock,
Yes.
what's up, man? Shit, I see you walking by, bro. Come over here and holler at me for a minute.
Yes.
You gonna come holler at me?
Yes. And
That's
when
what
shit break,
happened.
huh?
That's what happened.
Lord.
I don't know if that's how it happened or not.
Yes.
You say that's how it happened. I'm pretty sure you'll jump in and say, "Ho ho 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 ho! This my guy.
Rock,
This my guy.
Rock,
You with me?"
you don't,
Hold
Rock, no
on.
disrespect. You don't know the case, do you? You sound
Hold
like
Right.
you know
on.
the case.
Hold on for
Hey,
1 second.
no
Y'all
no.
hold on for a
This is
second.
what
Yeah, hold on for a
this
second,
is
y'all.
what I'm hearing from y'all.
Ms.
I'm hearing
Ingrid talking
what
to me, y'all. Hold on a second. What'd you say, Ingrid?
I don't know what happened to Charles, but he was up here for a while and he never even got to speak. He actually was supposed to go after Rock, but it never happened. But I don't know what happened to him. He got
Charles, get in the
dropped.
queue, bro. I got you. Charles, he was up here. He was in Jayville spot, right?
Yeah, he
Charles,
dropped. I don't think anybody dropped
Yeah,
him.
they,
yeah.
they keep.
Whenever there's a moment, I do remember the question that I wanted to ask you.
All right,
They,
can I
Okay.
respond to
hold
some
on,
of
let me
the
finish.
things
They keep saying about not knowing. Hold on,
while I was big nuts in them?
y'all keep saying about not knowing the case. I'm telling you, all that shit what somebody else said. I done been to court so many fucking times where people, hey man, I need you to come to court and say this. I need you to say this. I need you to say that. And the shit sounds stupid as fuck on the stand, and that's why people don't be believing it, and that's why people be goddamn losing. I know what it's like to see my brother and another motherfucker both on murder trial. They about to be done. One of them got charged with everything, the other one did not. And the reason why one of them got charged with everything is because my brother did not take the stand. We got pissed off when his lawyer said he would. I never forget. They called for a recess because it started being too much commotion. The lawyer came out saying, like, "What's wrong with y'all? Like, what's going on? Like, man, why is he taking the stand? This is stupid. They haven't proved any case." So he went back and told him, "Your family don't want you to take the stand." He decided not to. The other boy took the stand. They both was gonna walk. But that nigga did all that goddamn lying. All these fake witnesses came about. Yeah, that's my partner, and we was doing this, and motherfuckers pulling receipts out their pocket, fresh ass receipts and shit. Receipts lose the ink on them and everything within years. Like they roasted them folks' witnesses. They wasn't credible anything. And the boy ass is locked up to this day. Got charged with everything. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just me. I learned to not listen to the people that's claiming to be a part, because everybody got a story now. Everybody was right there when it happened now. Man, it's only a select few people that know what went on. Now, if they got a video, I change my tune.
Let me
But they
don't know the
do.
case.
They
It's,
do.
hold on, Mr. O, I got it. It's okay. You don't know the case, but it's not uncommon for, that's what we do to each other. We'll put each other in, just like you all somehow ended up threatening each other, but it's okay for y'all to unalive each other. Neither one will be unalive and the other one will be locked up, and that'll make them happy. Eddie is the kid's name. I'll tell you the whole story because you don't know the case. Eddie, not only was he invited under the tent by Eddie, Eddie also went to parties and functions with him because Eddie was Eddie, I think Eddie was right
Eddie was his girlfriend, brother.
No, his girlfriend relative. Eddie was his
Yeah,
girlfriend
whatever it
relative.
is. Yeah, one
They
of them
also went
motherfuckers.
to functions together and they had pictures. Thus, not trying to be funny, I know that you didn't know the case. And this was not for the defense, that was for the prosecutor's side. So it's clear and apparent you don't know the case. So he was definitely invited over the tent. All of them conceded that he was actually sitting under the tent. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this to you all, and you all can argue me down. We are officially back in mental slavery. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling you all, you all can be on either side. It ain't about what side you're on. We are now in mental slavery. We are saying, abandon your rights. abandon your freedoms as long as you survive. I don't know whether any of you all had the chance to study the history of slavery, but that is the history of slavery. That was the slave mentality. I don't want you to say anything about boss, because if boss hear you, he gonna whoop us. That's the mentality. And I'm not being funny. I'm being completely serious. I promise you, I'm not trying to be funny. And then for all of you all who are talking about, I want you to come home safe. Newsflash, the reason we're free is because people chose not to come home safe. Newsflash, the reason you have a right to say that I wants to be able to do what I wants to do is because people unalive. People say, I don't care what you do to me, but I'm going to stand up for right, and even if it costs me my life. But this is where I'm telling you all, you can argue this case. We can remove this case. We ain't got to discuss this case anymore. I'll go on and say the white boy was right. He shouldn't have unalived. But the one thing I heard from black people is, when someone tell you what to do, even if they have no right to tell you what to do, you need to do it. You all can make all the other arguments you make, but that in the end, that's what you're saying. You're saying, even if someone doesn't have the right to tell you what to do, but they tell you what to do, you need to do it. That is mental slavery. I'm telling you all, and I heard it for myself, we are back. We can forget it. I thought they were rolling it back. They have officially rolled it back. If you all don't understand that it's not about, we all agree. I don't think any of us disagree. I think everyone agreed. If he could have gotten up out of that tent and walked out of that tent, that was the right decision. No one disagreed. No one. But what I'm saying as a human being, I cannot say what he felt when four, now some say six, but we'll settle for four. When four guys are surrounding you and his own brother said that he grabbed his bag. His brother. Do you all know, have any of you all questioned why Hunter wasn't allowed to testify? You know why he wasn't allowed to testify? His own words contradicted the whole prosecution case. But none of you all are looking at that. All y'all know is that I dare a black man spill white blood. That's the only thing you all saw. Dare a black man spill white blood. We're back in slavery. We're back in slavery. I'm telling y'all right now. I heard it for myself. I never heard. But then, Rock, no disrespect, it is ironic that, and it's sad for me that you were saying that you would teach a child to do, a human to do a certain thing. But yet, out of an argument over this case, you challenge Omega to a duel. But that's our mindset.
No.
That's where we at.
I literally stated, JBL, that I wouldn't tell any of you all to do what I would do. I know that my pride.
That's not the point. Here's the point.
Hold on. You said what you said about me, right?
Oh, I wasn't through. I wasn't through. Go ahead.
That's what I see. Look, that's what we do every single day. And you wonder why these ladies come at you because you think you can say the slick stuff and that it absolves you from saying foul shit, right? Hold on.
Ain't nothing slick about what I said. You defended. Does anyone disagree with what I just said?
No, I did. And you set up here and said we all agreed that he should have walked away. That's the point.
We did.
But hold on. How you can say that out your mouth? But when we
You're
say
not allowed. You didn't allow me to finish.
Hold on. When we
you didn't allow me to finish.
When we say he should have walked away, we coons and cowards for it. How the fuck are we coons and cowards?
You didn't allow me to finish. You didn't allow me to finish. I didn't finish, Rock. When I said your name, you cut me off, and I was letting you say what you wanted to say. I was not finished. You literally, when I said your name, you cut me off. And I said, okay, finish and say what you want to say. This is crazy, and you all don't see it. The hatred we have for one another, oh, it's thick. It's thick. It's thick. But I tell you what, the one thing we don't want to see, we don't ever want to see a Negro have that same hatred and disdain for a white folk. See, that's what I see. And then
So you saying, hold on. We ain't let you finish. You gonna say that for the 47th time, JV? You gonna make a coon voice talking about protect Massa? You gonna do that again?
Yes. It's my time. I didn't interrupt you.
This is crazy.
This is what I'm talking about. Black people, we need to do better. Me included. We need to do better. I don't know whether y'all realize the mentality you all are pushing is, all jokes aside. We watched it real time. Defending what happened to a YT guy while extending an invitation to a black guy. Make it make sense.
Hold on, before you go. So change their races. Karmelo is white and make the kid that unalive black. So you think we'll change our stance, our take, the people that see it differently than you do?
I could tell you I wouldn't change mine. I don't think well, here's a fact. We don't have to guess what the judicial, forget what we say. Let me ask you this, Rob. If it was reversed, and I need you to be honest, if it was reversed in the state of Texas, I need you to be honest, would that YT boy be going to jail?
I don't think he would. I never denied that. That's what I'm saying. So when y'all jump to these name callings, I don't think y'all take time to really hear people out on what they're saying and the point that they're coming from. Matter of fact, I don't. I love this new Zia like a motherfucker. I don't know, Zia. I don't know what you did, but keep doing it. But I don't even think. I don't even think Zia would say that, right? We know the justice system is stacked against us. Who argued that it wasn't? None of us argued that. I don't know why.
Don't go past that. I'm gonna pull a you. Don't go past that. Rock, do you see? I agree with what you're saying. And what I'm trying to tell you, we're actually in agreement. I'm saying if it's good for them, it should be good for us. The judicial system should be the same. You're saying that we're saying the same thing, just the opposite.
No, the key word you said should. Yes, it should be, JV, but we can't live off of should.
All right, now stop right there. And I agree. But here's the thing, and I want you to rationalize with me now. We just established we agree. We both agree. Let's establish something else. If we conform to it and make it norm, it's never going to change. Now, do you see where I'm coming from?
I agree with it. Fair? I know that's fair.
All right. So at what point do we say, let's scratch out mothers, because mothers are going to do the natural thing. That's what they figured that out in slavery. At what point do we make it better for our sons and say we can't accept this anymore?
So that's when we develop groups like the 100 Men of Atlanta, right? That should need to be 5,000 men of Atlanta. That should need to be 5,000 men, 10,000, 20,000 men of Jacksonville, 20,000 men of Memphis, all these different things where we got black men who come together.
That's a national group, Rod.
Yes, I know. What I'm saying is,
you're saying when we have it, but we have it. We have it.
I know we have a national. What I'm saying is, I know we have a national group, but we don't have in each individual city. We don't have enough representation for that national group. We don't.
Rod. I'm gonna tell you this, Rod.
You gotta let me finish my point, man.
No, I don't. You've been cutting everybody off, bro. But respectfully, Rock, there is 100 black men in every major city in this country. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's not enough.
Do you know
You
that
want to know
100
why it's
black
not?
men does not mean it's just not a, it's just 100. It doesn't mean it's just 100. Rock.
No, I know this, Omega.
Okay, never
That's the
mind.
name of the group. That's not how many people that's in the group. I know. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I hate that you do. You do that as if people are ignorant, right? My point is, we do not have enough. Matter of fact, this is how you know we don't have enough. We have cities that are dominated by blacks, and we can't even control the black vote in these cities. So I don't care. That number for 100 black men is still too small. Why? Because you can have a young man feel like in order for him to protect himself, he got to go to the levels of unaliving because won't nobody else protect him. It's not going to be droves of men showing up who own businesses who can actually make dollars change within that community that's going to say, now, what happened to him, how he was treated on this day, how he was bullied or forced out of this tent, or whatever the case may be. We don't have enough men and women who will show up for our children and say, we will not tolerate that. And until this is rectified, we will not spend money in XYZ in these places. We don't have that. We don't have that.
That's not true. That's not true.
Hold on, respectfully, y'all. Y'all been the men. Y'all have been taking over the panel. We got women up here who haven't said nothing in about 40 minutes. I've been counting the time. So I don't know if Zia Serenity want to say something, because if we let y'all go, y'all will be arguing for the next 3 hours.
Oh, I mean, I still have that question.
From 4 hours ago.
Yeah, and I put it in the chat so that I wouldn't forget, because y'all know I would have been forgot that shit.
It was a prime.
Huh?
Happened, Omega? Your phone breaking up.
Now that she is, we let you and Zia argue for a whole 45 minutes. Don't you cry now. Shit.
It wasn't no 45 minutes. It was about 10 minutes.
I have been very nice and respectful and demure and quiet today. So although Alima and Zia were being ratchet,
What?
I'm just joking. Zia, question. Earlier you spoke to peacefulness and how black people have never really been peaceful. You talked about black and
I
black
never
crime.
said that, but go ahead.
Wait, I thought you said, okay, I'm paraphrasing. I thought you said that black people have never been like these peaceful people. Look at black on black crime.
So what I said was, in response to someone saying we've always been the most peaceful people, and I said we know that's not true even based on our own statistics. We know that, and we also can consider our history to why we have always been kind of anxious to jump to being violent in certain scenarios, because that was kind of ingrained in us as people going through generations to generations. But I never said that black people were inherently not peaceful.
No, I'm not saying inherently, but you basically said what I was saying.
That was my point. I was talking about towards YT people.
Damn it.
I wasn't saying it. No, I'm saying she made a reference to my point, but that's not what I said either. I said that towards them. She brought up.
Can we just let
black on
Serenity
black
ask the
crime.
question? Because that's not what you
Yes,
said. You didn't say towards white people. You didn't specify that.
Yes, actually, I did. I did. That's why I'm clarifying it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking about towards them, just for clarification.
Okay, so anyways, my point and my question is, how can we as black people be peaceful towards non-peaceful racist people or people who are trying to attack us? That's the question. I think that's what I said in the comments. I'm paraphrasing because it's been so long. But
so let me just make sure I understand. Your question is, how can we be peaceful towards people who are racist against us?
Yeah, they're not looking for peace. People who are looking to attack us, people who are looking to subjugate us. How do we become or be peaceful towards those people?
So I don't think anybody's asking anyone to play possum. No one's saying play possum, but also just play your hand smarter. Don't think by acting out in violence that's going to then make people say, you know what, I think I'm going to be peaceful now. It doesn't really work like that. It's going to be a constant tit for tat, tit for tat. We can't control the world, but we can control our actions to give ourselves the better outcome. But when we become impulsive and we start advocating for the same things that we say we don't like, and we're being hypocritical in our stance, that's what's going to be our demise.